live from Virginia, USA. Hopefully we can make this really short. And I'm going to give you tips how to make money online using TikTok and WhatsApp and Instagram, all those apps, Telegram apps. This time we're talking apps only. What I mean, phone, only your phone. Without, okay, I have a phone here, sample. Only your phone. How can you make money when you are using only your phone, no laptop? And the reason I chose to come here and say this, because recently, actually yesterday, we had a video here that I premiered, and I was showing people how to make money on TikTok, right? Using TikTok, the same topic. But people are now asking, well, what happened after watching that video? They're asking, so how do we do that? What do we do? So that's why I say, let me just talk about what you do to be able to promote on TikTok and WhatsApp or any other apps where you communicate with people. As long as you can send text, you can make money. So, welcome. Let's see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? Welcome, Magala Lwal. Magala Lwal is here. Kalibala Habad, welcome. Yeah. So, the intention here is to record it so that when people come, it becomes a video. I'm live, but it becomes a video later. I'll just send them this instead of repeating the same thing for everyone. Okay, I mean the same questions. How do you make money on TikTok? Well, some of you saw me when I was talking about TikTok. I wasn't really happy when my account was hacked and another one banned. I said, what, TikTok? But you know what's good with TikTok? Number one, that's where people are. People are on TikTok, I'm telling you. Number two, people engage. Like if I put the same post on TikTok and I post it on Instagram, I may get just maybe 5 people seeing the post, because I think Instagram, you have to be like interacting with the people who view your stuff. But TikTok, I post it and so just in 5 minutes has like 200 views. You see my point, it's more active and people there are happier, they're interacting. And the other advantage is it's local. It could be an advantage or disadvantage. For me, it's an advantage because if I'm posting from USA, the first people to see the post are going to be from USA, which is for me is great. Now for you, depending where you are, those are the people who are supposed to see your post, except if you use hashtags. If you use hashtags, that's when you can say, okay, I don't want people from USA. Actually, I want people from Uganda. I want people from UAE. That's how I first attracted all of you, because when I posted, I was hashtagging Ugandans in New Saudi Arabia, Ugandans in UAE, Ugandans, see what, then it brought them. But if I left it without hashtags, it will be showing it to people in Virginia, right here. So that's an advantage. Now you're going to ask me, how do you really make money with TikTok and using your phone only? Because you see other people are doing it in a big way. By the way, if you're in USA and you're watching me, there's another advantage, something I'm not talking about today, which is TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop, as I'm recording this, which is, I'm live on October 20th, 2023. They have TikTok Shop and the requirement is 5,000. If you have 5,000 followers, you can sign up for TikTok Shop and you can just apply. It's very easy actually. You apply, you put in your real name. They have to verify that it's really you and your address, and you put in the payment, how they will send you the money, and you choose. They say, okay, go choose what you want to promote. You see what they have, you choose. I signed up already on my accounts, and I put this book because I already have it. The other stuff, they have to send them to you. They send them to you, then you have to record videos and show them, but I chose what I had already. So I already put TikTok Shop up in one of my accounts, Sherifa Nakalema. So that's not what I'm talking about today, because that's going to be limited to people who have TikTok Shop. I'm talking about something that's international. So we are going international, wherever you are, except West Africa. I don't talk about West Africa. I don't know what happens over there, because they are not allowed in these systems. But if you're in any other country, listen to this. You can make money on TikTok by doing affiliate marketing. What is affiliate marketing? By the TikTok Shop are also doing affiliate marketing. They're just showing things they don't own. People buy, they give them a commission. So you're going to do the same thing. But it's going to be a little bit different for you because some of you don't have a TikTok shop. But I found something that I'm very passionate about. Those of you who are close to me these days, it's called the Genie script. Because before I used to only suggest partner with Anthony. Because these programs, the things I promote, normally they are not in all countries. So just find one that is, and it's also good. So partner with Anthony is good for those who want to learn affiliate marketing step by step. I'll still talk about it. But this one is a little bit better because you can promote it without setting up all those things, right? Just apps. So this is called the Genie script. And it teaches how you set your goals, how you focus, how you manifest money. Those are the topics, right? And I suggest that you promote it. This is what you're going to need. You have to be on TikTok. One thing, it's very easy. You just go and download an app called TikTok. You sign up, you set up. Before, by the way, if you feel like you are intimidated by this TikTok thing, you don't know what to do, be in my community. I have right here, below this video, I said join my community. If you see that, when you click on it, you find me in a little video explaining what I do, and then I'll ask you to put your email. If you put your email, you're going to get an email back from me giving you my WhatsApp number. So if you feel like you don't know what to do, you're going to do that. It's right there in the description. Join my community first. Then when you get my WhatsApp, text me and say, you know what? I saw you talking about this. How can you help me? Do you know why I think I added that? Because I know some of you may not even know how to do the profile. Because when I'm live on TikTok, people come in my chat and all this I can see are numbers. Now when your account has just numbers, when you see yourself chatting, that means you forgot to put a name in the profile. You know, the TikTok asks for two names. One is called your name, another one is the username. So the two could be different, could be the same. But if you set up one and you set up the other, you see that you have just numbers. So TikTok gave you a number. You're going to learn how to change those. But also, when we're doing this kind of thing, you don't just name yourself anything. You name yourself intentionally. You're going to give yourself a name that's intentional, that you want people when they're searching for something. For example, when we marketing, all the things we use in life, experts say they are categorized in three areas. Either it's to do with health, people's health, or it's to do with wealth, with money, something to do with money, or it's to do with relationships. When they say relationships, that's where everything else goes, like shopping, like buying computer, whatever, all those things, they fall in the relationships. So after you decide that for me, I'm going to promote something to do with health, you want your account to reflect that okay, when someone sees you in the chat, they know for you care about health. So we find you a nice name that's to do with, for example, I could name my channel, my account in TikTok, Sherifa Health Tips. Sherifa's Health Tips, something like that. So people know it's about health. Now, like me, you see that I have many accounts. When I say work from home with Sherifa, that means my message, work from home. Sherifa Money Tips, the one I just did for Africans, you know it's about making money with Sherifa. Always put your name in there because the people will connect your name and the thing. It's called branding. So you're branding yourself. Or you just come as you. That's why my main account on TikTok is Sherifa Nakalema. That's it. So people looking for Sherifa Nakalema, they can find that. But I put in on the app there, I put in Sherifa Affiliate Marketing. You see what I mean? Everything is like when you read it, you see that this is what the person does. So if you have an issue with that, you send me an email. If you come to my community, a text message, and I can help you with that after I decide what you want to promote. Now, if you are going to promote the Genie script, which I suggest you start with because the easiest, then we'll figure out a way. It's going to be in the money category or in the personal, better life category because that's what it does. Success category, but all that is under the money. Okay, so you create an account, you edit the profile, you give yourself two names. One is your name, another one is the username. The other thing you want to do, you're going to post. I know. There are many people who say you can do without showing your face. Actually, that works, but you know where it doesn't work? Let me tell you. the formula for people buying from you, especially on the internet, even in your life, in real life, if you're interacting with people and you're selling something, people have, number one, to like you. They have to like the person who's selling. They like, they like people they like, they know, and they trust. People buy from people or companies they like, they know, they trust. So how are they going to like you? How are they going to know you? How are they going to trust you if you're not showing up? That's why for me I say, okay, you are not showing up, what's the reason? If the reason is fear, you know, fear is another disease. Limiting beliefs, fear, Mr. Kalibala. There's another disease, it's called fear. Because the fear is the one that's stopping you from coming to show up on the face, on TikTok. Because TikTok is very easy. It's not as intimidating as YouTube. It's very easy. You just get your camera like that, you do like that, you say something, you post it. That's what it is. So if you're scared to show up your face, come. Get into my community. So many people recorded their first videos right here on my channel. I have videos in here where people recorded themselves for the very first time. So I'm going to practice with you. You practice, you record, you send it to me. I say, okay, you didn't look in the camera. You know TikTok, why TikTok is easy? Let me show you why. Because when you're holding the phone, it's like this. So the camera is already there. But YouTube is hard because YouTube is like this. So when you are recording yourself on YouTube, you have to make sure you are looking in the camera, or you're going to look the other way and the people are over this way. That's why I ask people to practice. I say, okay, record one and send me. Now they could be looking the opposite way. I say, make sure you look in the camera, okay? That kind of thing. So I help you with that. I'm not an expert. I just like to support people, okay? So you set up, you record a video. At the beginning, you may not show up your face. You can flip it and show just where you're going. Like Janet does, the Janet who walk. She's walking, she's not showing herself, but she's at least speaking. And she's walking and showing you where she's going. You can do something like that at the beginning. But if you're really selling something, you have to show up. You really have to talk to the people, okay? So if you're in your comment, I'll help you with that. You start posting. And now you're going to ask me, what do I post? What you're going to post is going to be something you share, whatever you care about. You know, I ask people, okay, how old are you? I'm 25. What would you say to a person who's 20? Do you have any advice for them? Any advice? Yeah, I'll tell them about to go to school, make sure you do this. That's a message already. If you are talking about success, you find a message that you care about. That's what social media is about. Talk about what you care about. But on top of that, you talk about the thing that you're promoting, okay? So in this case, it's going to be the Genie script. You know, I suggest the Genie script at the beginning, but there are so many things I can suggest to you that you can promote. But let's start with Genie script because it's the easiest and also it's very, very useful and also for everyone. So in your videos, this is what you're going to do. First of all, you're going to get the Genie script. And now as you are watching these videos, you are learning, for example, in the Genie script, Wesley says, the reason why we don't succeed, we don't focus. And that's so obvious. We don't focus. We are not clear. We are not focused. Guess what? You come to TikTok and say the same thing. You can say Wesley says. Wesley says that we don't focus. That's why we're not failing. We need to do like this. And that's a message already. And guess what you do next? You're going to put, you know why I said WhatsApp? Because TikTok doesn't allow links until you have 1,000 followers, right? But you can put your WhatsApp number even without 1,000 followers. So what you do in the description, on the profile, you say WhatsApp me and put your number. So the people are going to start sending you messages. And when they're you say WhatsApp me, they send you a message. And I'll suggest that you create a group, okay? Create a WhatsApp group. And when these people communicate with you, don't put them in a group until they say yes, or they'll leave. Mr. Kalibala, don't put people in groups until they say yes, we want to be in that group. So when they communicate with you, you say, you know what? You want to learn this is what it is? Okay, I communicate with my people in a group. Is it okay to add you the group? If they say yes, no, you put them there. Now, when you have to do things that affect all of them, you send a message to the group. Some of you see how I do it. You do the same. Now, what did I not mention? You put them in the WhatsApp now. the thing about promoting, like on TikTok, even right here on YouTube, although YouTube you can't control as much, but like on TikTok, you make sure you are connecting with the right people. Remember I said TikTok by default connects you with the local people. So if you're in Uganda, they're going to show your video to Ugandans. Now, the people who will do this kind of stuff we do, they have to have a bank account. So if you know that Ugandans tend not to have bank accounts, you can choose not to connect with the Ugandans. You can say, if you have the confidence, I say confidence, because people in these other countries, they communicate differently. So if you are in Uganda, you may say, am I really going to be able to talk to those Americans? I'm not so sure. So you may be intimidated to do that. But if you are like in Uganda, for example, you could connect with people in Kenya. People in Kenya tend to have, you know me, I connect with all of them, right? Many of people. So people in Kenya, they tend to have Wi-Fi. They don't care about Wi-Fi. And they have the bank accounts and they have laptops. So they are easy to sell to if that's what you want. If you want to find people who are already set up, you don't have. But if they're in Uganda, you know, for me, I suggest if you're in Uganda or any other country where you come from, maybe you are from which country? Any country. Are you suggesting? I don't even know if you're communicating here in the chat. I didn't check it. Okay, I don't know what you're communicating about, Kalibala. I'll come to you later. Let me first finish the thoughts, okay? So, if you are in which country now? I'll pick. The other day he said he wanted to go to Rwanda. Bruno, he said he wanted to go to Rwanda. Let's assume you are from Rwanda. And you know that most people in Rwanda don't have bank accounts. And most people in Rwanda don't know how to use TikTok. And most people in Rwanda don't know how. Do you know you can build a community by just teaching them those basics first? You teach them how you set up your TikTok, how you download it, how you set up your profile, how you go, please advise them to go get bank account. So that's me. That's what I do here. Because most of you, when you connect with me, you don't have these things. But I say, please go do that. Go do this. Go do that. In that way, you are also, remember we said people buy from people they like. What were the three? Let me see if anyone followed. What are the three things I said people who buy Kalibala? Tell me. Oh, Rookie Cookie. Hello. Welcome. So, tell me, what did I say? I said people buy from, whether it's a company or it's a person, three things have to happen before a person gives you their money. Only if they're desperate, you're the only one. But if they have to choose, three things. What did I say? Name at least one. What did I say? What do you have to have? If you're following, we are not wasting time. Let me see. Three things people will buy from you if you have these three things. No one is trying? Add at least one. No? Really? Okay, I'm going to repeat it. People buy, you think about how you buy, especially if there are many people selling the same thing. You buy from people you know, you like, you trust. There are three things. Let me put them in the chat. People you know, or a company you know, a company you like, a company you trust. A person you know, a person you like, a person you trust. And especially online. Do you know why? Because people don't know you. We just see each other right here in the phones, in the internet. You don't know the person. So when it takes, they say, the experts say, why are you saying wow? Wow. Give me an answer, Bruno. You didn't focus. We are here to learn, okay? You are the one in marketing. People have to know you. They have to like you. They have to trust you. Before they get out, especially online, they get out their card to pay. They better know you and like you and trust you. What you're saying. That's why the experts say that when you're online here, it takes 7 times. Can you imagine? People see you 7 times before they can even start liking you or believing whatever you're saying. 7. You know, everywhere I go, people ask me, but those things, do they really work? Can you really work from home? Can you really do affiliate marketing? They're still asking. They've been watching me forever, but still they're asking. So it takes a while. They say people see here things on the internet 7 times before they even consider to get out their card. Can you imagine? Yeah, you know the ones I get to connect with, I ask them, how long have you seen me? Oh, I've been seeing you. I've been watching all your videos. I've been so why? Why have you taken so long? They wait too long. So you have to know that. That's why I said you have to show up. I don't remember now where I was. Remind me. I want to know that you people are following. Where did I stop? Bruno, what was I talking about before I started showing you, going back to the people of the... Okay, I have to get off and switch off the Adhan. Otherwise, it's long. Seriously, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never done that. I've never left alive, but I had to leave it this time. I've never done that. I said, it's gonna take a long time. So sorry. Okay, so tell me, where was I, Bruno? I was talking about, before I came to people, they have to know you, they have to like you, they have to trust you. What? I was asking where we were, so I can go back. Because I was telling you that you have to show up, right? Show up, and you're asking, then at some point, wherever I go, it's okay. We're gonna catch up. People ask me, what am I going to talk about? So I say, once you get the Genie script, and this is the first product, by the way. Later, I'm going to add on more and more and more, and I'll be the one showing you. Because these products come from networks. Networks can give us the things to promote. It could be ClickBank, it could be Max Bounty. I haven't even recorded a video about Max Bounty. There's something, a company called Max Bounty, a network, and there they have international things like Alibaba, like AliExpress. You know AliExpress, Alibaba, those are international. Like many things that can be international. I'll bring a page for you soon. In that account, the one I ask you to follow, please follow. Follow this account. Let me put it again. It's called Sherifa Money Tips. It needs your help because I can't come live on it until you get it back to 1,000. Remember I told you that when I announced that I'm making this account to be for Africans, people who are not from Africa left. And I had like 1,100. Right now they left. I have like maybe 900 or 800. They are gone. So we have to bring the Africans in there. So please support that. I'll come and share. That's account where I'm going to share the Alibaba stuff, Alibaba, AliExpress. There are things that you can promote from there. So I'll be showing you the things you promote. Now, once you get the thing that you chose to promote, all you do is talk about it. That's all you do, actually. And the Genie script is going to be easy for you because it's going to talk about all those limiting beliefs that we have. Then you come, you learn about limiting beliefs. You come tell them about their limiting beliefs and say, come learn. You have to know that when I talk about promote the Genie script, I'm not asking you to talk about it the way I talk about it. Because now I'm saying make money with it. For you, you're going to be promoting to people to use it just to make their life better. Those who want to make money with it, they can do that, but you're going to teach them to... Remember I was talking about if you're in Rwanda, Bruno, and you are teaching people how to become modern. Hey, to become modern, to learn the internet, to download the apps, to start bank accounts, to have Visa cards. You'll be the one teaching them. Now, you're also going to introduce them to the Genie script. Now that they set up everything they can buy to discover these limiting beliefs. You don't know these things. You don't teach them in school. They don't. Maybe people who have done psychology, they know about these things. We don't. I remember the first time I was introduced to this topic of this, we were in Uganda Revenue Authority. I was working and they were talking to us, they had picked us to go be trained in Nakawa to be managers, right? And we were doing exercises. I remember the teachers would come from Kenya to come and teach us. But they'll give us a form to fill out, right? And after you filled it out, you draw a graph and it was telling us the colors. They said that managers, this is by the way, but listen to this. You're going to see that it makes sense where you are. They said managers are of 3 colors. They said some are red managers, some are green managers, some are blue managers. So they were asking us to discover what kind of managers would be. And then they were asking us to talk about the bosses we had, what colors they were. Oh my goodness. You don't want a red manager. Actually, those of you who deal with me, I have a little red in me, but not all the time. So when someone is red, those are the people who jump up. So for example, they said, let's put you in a group project. You're going to see what colors you are. So they would ask us, but they didn't tell us that they were recording us, right? So they had a camera somewhere, and they gave us, okay, you go do this, go do that. They put us in groups. And later we were laughing because we had a lady who was red, pure red. So when they gave us a project, before we could choose a leader, she chose herself already. She said, me, I'm a leader. She was telling us what to do and what to do. So, see, that's a red kind of person. And now, in fact, I came out knowing that what I prefer to be is a person, a manager who's green. So a green one is like, a blue one is like this. Remember the red one was like that? They jump up really quite fast. They don't even ask what other people think. They just do. But the blue one was worse. And at that time, that was my boss. My boss was blue. The blue one just does what the employees want. So they're just there in a corner. You say to the boss, you say, boss, tomorrow, I want to work tomorrow. I want to go home. Whatever you say, they say yes. Whatever you ask, they say yes. Ooh, that's a bad one. That's what the blue leader. Now they had the green one. The green one had the other one, and this one was more balanced. So we came out thinking, oh, I have to learn to be a green leader. Did you learn from that? Why did I get into that? Because that's when I started learning about personal development. People are different. We're not the same. But then now we are going deep into this with the Genie script to talk about the subconscious mind and how the thoughts become things and how you bring results. You know, they are the saying, I don't think I can say it right, that people, when they become successful, that's when they say, it was my own making, I worked hard, I worked hard. But what about the ones who fail? The ones who fail is still their own making, but they don't want to admit it because thoughts become things. You think about things, then you do them. Then you get results. So if you are thinking negative stuff, you just produce negative things and you are responsible for those negative things. So you are responsible for your own life. That's the conclusion. Now, after I know that I'm responsible for my results, I say, what? Yes, you decided to go to that school. You decided to do this. You decided to have that job. It's you who decided. It's your decision. It's your thoughts. It's your actions. Okay? So once we know that, oh, I could change it. Yes, you can change it. And that's when the Genie script helps you with that. Okay, let me see. Can teach the people in Rwanda. Yeah. You don't teach people in Rwanda. Let me see if there's something I left out. So after you create your TikTok account and you put all the profile and start recording these videos, talking about that thing that you're promoting, at the beginning, before you have 1,000 followers, you're going to put your WhatsApp right there. Okay? And people are going to text you. I'm saying WhatsApp to you. I'm assuming someone not from USA. If you're from USA, your marketing is going to be a little bit different. I'll say, find me. Connect with me. I'll show you the American way of doing things. Because the American way is not going to put WhatsApp numbers like that. No, we do it differently. We capture people's emails, the way I'm asking you right now. That if you want to come to my community, put in your email. We use email. We use email marketing. We don't share numbers. So although for me, I do a mix. Sometimes I share my number, sometimes I don't. So those of you in other countries, you are the ones who won't use this strategy of putting the WhatsApp, right? If you are in other countries, you're not going to do it like that. You're going to learn the other ways. Connect with me. Send me an email, info@honestsoul.com is my, oh, it's late. What time is this? That's 8? Okay. You're 8 in Uganda. I'm looking at the time. So that's my email, info. If you go to my about page right here on YouTube, you'll see my email. It's a public email. Oh, Ashraf is here in the house. Thank you for welcoming him. I didn't even notice. Ashraf is in the house. Ashraf. Where is Ashraf? Oh, okay. Ashraf. Where have you been? Ashraf, you need to come and learn these things, okay? I keep inviting you, refuse. You know, he's a very smart guy, but he refuses to share. You know, maybe you just don't want to share knowledge. Come be on TikTok, come be on YouTube, okay? So you get people in WhatsApp, you put them in your group, little group. If you don't mind using Zoom, they call Zoom or any other way, you can go in a group and talk to them. Some of you don't have Facebook, but if you had Facebook, I don't want to ask go start a Facebook group. Those are complicated things for nothing. Just go to your WhatsApp, text them, and talk to them. You can even do video on WhatsApp and connect with them, show them what you're selling, they buy, you make some money. Remember I said, when they buy at 37, you make $27. Okay? So let me see. I think I covered everything. For those of you who want to just get the Genie script, you know the thing I'm talking about? Not everyone wants to sell, but if you want to just improve, to know yourself, to know how these thoughts become things, what's that? Thoughts become things. I remember the first time I heard it, I said, what does that mean? It means the things you think about are the things you do. So how can we switch it? If you have all the limiting beliefs, or the reason why we don't do what we do, we think money is for those people, not for us, all those things that we have. So how do you change it? You get the Genie script. So the video is, when I finish this, the video will be in the pinned comment, but also right now it's in the description before I put it in the pinned comment. Go watch the video. Yesterday I covered two things. You can use the Genie script to change your life, but you can also use it to make money. You can do one, you can do both. It's up to you. Okay, ask me any questions. I'm closing this one. I have to pray and then I have to go TikTok live. So do you have any questions? Because I was talking about how you make money on using TikTok and WhatsApp. Did you see the connection? Now later, when you have 1,000 followers, the game changes now. Now you can come live. Can you imagine? You come live, you explain all these things, the way I'm doing right now. You explain, you say, you tell to them, you know what? This is what I promote. I want to share with you how you change your life. You use the Genie script, and then by the way, when you see me saying Genie script, but when you are promoting it, I don't want you to use Genie script. Just say, I want to promote it with, to show you something that can help your life, whatever. You tell them it's the Genie script later. Don't keep saying it like that. Because you are telling everyone to what it is, and they're searching Google and going, then you just told them something. So just tell them, I want to share with you, connect me or with me on WhatsApp. Then on WhatsApp, you're going to show these things, okay? And if they buy, you make some money, okay? Ask me anything or we close it. If you watch this later, please add your questions in the comments. I respond always to every comment. And also find me, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok, right now I'm going to go live, but after like 30 minutes. I'll go live on this one, I think. Take a step. Where should we go live? Okay, let's go on Sherifa Nakalema. We didn't go Sherifa Nakalema today. Let's use Sherifa Nakalema. That's the one that came back after being lost for 6 months. So we're going to go live on that one, on Sherifa Nakalema. But my other ones, I have Take a Step to a Better You. That's the one for Americans. That one is international, the one I just gave you, for affiliate marketing. Then I have the one for Africa, Sherifa Money Tips. Then I have the one for business, Sherifa Business Tips. You see how I do it? And then I have Sherifa Motivation. It's not very active, but I put their things also. Okay, anyone with a question, ask me. Otherwise, we close this one. Ashraf, why are you hiding? You need to be here. You know, Ashraf, when I did these books, those are the people who would answer all the questions when I was doing these 2 books. He has all the knowledge, but he doesn't want to use it. Come, Ashraf. Okay, do you have any questions? If you don't, please, thank you so much for being here. But let me ask you, what did you get from that? What did you pick out? Hubbard, Bruno, Ashraf. Ashraf, you came later, right? What did you get from what I just said? Even if you got just the people, buy from people they know, like, and trust, that's important also. And that story I gave you about the bosses, the red, blue, and green, the 2 are annoying. The red one and the blue one. But some of you, you deal with me, I'm like a boss. I know that I have some red in me. You know, the red in me is the one that wants action now. Action now. Yeah, when I want action now. So that's the red. You need it sometimes for people to take action. But I could lay back also sometimes. Yeah, as you go do, you make your decision. Let's see how you do. But the blue one, the sleeping boss. They don't do anything. They wait for you to do everything. It's like they're not bosses. You're the boss. Do you have, who is, let me see. Kalibala, what kind of boss do you have? Let me ask that, then I'll close. What kind of boss do you have? What color do you think? Kalibala. Is this, do you have a red one? You have a green one or a blue one? The blue one will let you do whatever you want. And the red one will be on your, they call it what? On your case all the time. And then you have the green one, it balancing it. It balances it. I'm waiting for your answer, Herbert, or you are not there anymore. I'm waiting for your answer so I'll close this one. Some of you who watch this, put in the comments when you watch it, or if you reached where I talked about bosses. What kind of boss do you have? The blue one, the red one, or the green one? And also, what kind of employee are you? Because the employees could have colors too, the same way. The red one is like very, very active and very active, but too much, like too much. Like when they, remember I told you they recorded us? After they played the video, oh my God. That lady who jumped up, before anyone voted for her, she said, I'm the boss already. Oh my God, we were laughing. She said, see, red? She was pure red. More than red, actually. It was too much. Oh, how about you didn't respond to me? Okay, I'm closing. I didn't see the kind of boss you have. They're not going to see it, don't worry. They don't know you are here. The kind of boss you have. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about another boss. Okay, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this will help you a little bit. But be in my community. By the way, let me put the link here. Some of you are not in my community. Let me give it to you. But I don't know that you'll be able to see the chat. Those who come later, it's in the description. Come be in my community. When you click that, go add your email so you are connected with me. That's why I post things that I'll make it more active. There's something I need to add over there, and then I'll be more active on that list. It's a new list of people in my community. I call them go-getters. Okay? Thank you all so much. I'll see you in about, what time is this? In about 20 minutes. 8:30 Uganda time. Let's meet on TikTok. The Sherifa and Nakalema TikTok. Watch out for that. Maybe 8:35 there because I have to record a short video and put it there first. Then we'll come live. Okay? Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.